Hello VC, this is Andy. I didn't really realize this till thanks to Metal Mickey, Mike. He had went back and watched my very first video that I ever made as a Vinyl community member, and he commented on it. That's how I knew. He said he was just going back through my archive or whatever. So I thought, man, how long ago was that? So I went back and looked, and just so happens a year ago tomorrow I made my very first Vinyl community video. So I watched VC videos for 6 to 8 months before ever making one myself, but thanks to DeadWax66 for doing a contest that inspired me to make a video to enter his contest. I didn't win, but I made some really cool friends along the way during the course of the past year. So with that, I raise a toast to all of you fine folks, whether you show vinyl or CDs, 8-tracks, laser discs, DVDs, I don't care. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you for subscribing to me. Cheers. I was going to do this, try to make it short, but I thought, well, I need to show some records, right? So I thought, well, what are some really good records I could show to celebrate this 1-year anniversary? And I thought, well, you know what no one hardly ever shows in the vinyl community? Greatest hits records, or best ofs. So I just grabbed 10 at random. Well, I say at random, they were alphabetically. I just kind of went through and plucked some out. And I pulled out 10 greatest hits albums that I love and enjoy. Maybe this will start a thread. So if you want to show your top 10 favorite greatest hits or best of compilations, who knows? But I'm just going to do this real quick. So Alice Cooper's greatest hits. This has got everything you'd want to hear from the early years of Alice. This came out in 1974, so it's all the good stuff. It's all the old school stuff. My favorite Alice was these years. I know some people like the later stuff, like the late 80s and everything, but I liked Alice back in the day, so this is what I like to go with. I like him now, and I heard some of the new album today, and it's actually really good, so I may have to track that thing down. The best of the band. I'm sure there's not a VC member not familiar with the band. It's just a great record. Again, it's got anything you'd want to hear from these guys. I'm not going to spend too much time on these because you all know these, I'm sure. Black Sabbath, We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll. This is like all the greatest stuff off the first, 3 or 4 albums, I think. Spilling my stack. David Bowie, Nothing Has Changed. This came out in 2014. It's a compilation of the very best of Bowie. Here, let's go ahead and show this. You've probably seen those others before. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this one. It's got a matte finish, so it's not that shiny. It's 2-disc set. And there's the interior. I think it had a booklet. No booklet, but it's 2 LPs, and it's anything you'd want to hear from David Bowie. It's got Let's Dance, Ashes to Ashes, Heroes, Changes, Life on Mars, Space Oddity, Starman, Ziggy Stardust, The Genie, Rebel Rebel, Golden Years, Fame, Sound and Vision, Under Pressure, Sue, Hello Space Boy, China Girl, Modern Love, Absolute Beginners, and Where Are We Now? So there's that. Here's another one some of you may not be familiar with. The Great Evil One, Rocky Erickson, former singer of the lead singer for the 13th Floor Elevators. Rocky went a little mad, as in batshit crazy, but in the process came out a musical genius. This is a compilation of his finest work, in my opinion. There's some scary freak out songs on here, but they're really good. It's only 3-sided because side 4 has got an etching off the song Two-Headed Dog. Try to get that where you can see it. There's a etching of a two-headed dog on there. Maybe, I don't know. So there's that. The Essential Steve Goodman, amazing singer-songwriter, primarily songwriter. A lot of people from all different genres of music has covered his songs through the years. He left this earth way too soon. This came out in 1976, and it's just got some great songs on it. John Prine has covered his songs. Arlo Guthrie. I don't know. Can't think of all off the top of my head, but there's that. Here's one for Farley, because I know he's a huge fan of this band. This is The Best of Kansas. When you don't want to pull out your big stack of Kansas records, you just pull this one out and hear all the good stuff. So, Queen's Greatest Hits. Love Queen. Freddie Mercury, hell of a voice. Adam Lambert can't touch this guy as far as vocals go. Steely Dan's Greatest Hits. It's got everything you'd want to hear from them. This covers the era from 1972 to 1978, and it's got anything you want to hear from them. I think I just said that. So, and last but certainly not least, the best of Uriah Heep. I'm a big Uriah Heep fan, as many of you know if you've watched any of my videos in the past. And this covers the first 6 albums of their catalog, and it's got some really great songs on it. Sweet Lorraine, Sunrise, Lady in Black, July Morning, Bird of Prey, Easy Living, Gypsy, Look at Yourself, and The Wizard. Just good stuff. Good stuff. That's 10 in under 10 minutes. Again, do you have a top 10 favorite comp or greatest hits or best of? Please show them. If you decide to make one of these videos, comment below. Let me know you made one. I'd love to check it out. But yeah, I've been in the VC for a year. It's hard to believe. It doesn't seem like a year. And boy, has my record collection grown during the course of this past year. I think the VC, more than anything, encouraged me to buy more vinyl and put our house up to mortgage more albums. That's a joke. My wife wouldn't allow it. Speaking of which, this coming Saturday or Sunday, we'll see, we are going to do a video together. And we got something else in the works that we're going to do. I'm not going to spill the beans on that just yet. I'll wait until we do our video this weekend, and then I'll tell you about it. It'll include my wife doing more videos with me. Not those kind. But thanks. Again, I appreciate all my subs. Love you guys. Take care. Peace. And we'll see you later.